Different cultures have their own unique styles and traditions when it comes to knitted dolls. In some regions, traditional patterns and techniques are passed down through generations, preserving a cultural heritage. For example, Scandinavian knitted dolls often feature intricate color work and patterns that are characteristic of the region's knitting style. In Japan, the art of amigurumi, knitting or crocheting small stuffed dolls, has become a popular craft, influencing crafters worldwide. Knitted dolls also play a role in contemporary culture and crafts. They are often featured in art and craft shows, and many crafters sell their creations online through platforms like Etsy. The popularity of handmade dolls has even led to the emergence of niche markets, where collectors seek out unique, artist-made dolls. This blend of traditional craftsmanship and modern creativity continues to keep the art of knitting dolls vibrant and relevant. By exploring these various aspects of making knitted woolen dolls, you'll not only enhance your skills, but also gain a deeper appreciation for this timeless craft. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced knitter, there's always something new to learn and create in the world of knitted dolls. All right, now that you've seen how to create this adorable knitted doll, let's take a moment to imagine all the possibilities. Picture this: customizing each doll with different colors, hairstyles, and outfits to match your unique style or even to gift to someone special. The potential is endless and truly exciting. Think about the joy on a child's face when they receive a doll made just for them, or the satisfaction of adding a new creation to your collection. What if you tried using different yarn textures or even adding some tiny accessories? Imagine how cute a little knitted hat or a mini scarf would look. And hey, have you ever considered giving your dolls a theme? Maybe a collection of seasonal dolls or characters from your favorite stories? The sky's the limit when it comes to creativity and crochet. But wait, before you grab your hooks and yarn, I have a question for you. What's the most unique or unusual crochet project you've ever attempted? Drop your answers in the comments below. I'm super curious to hear your stories and ideas. Plus, if you enjoyed making this knitted doll, you're going to love what we have coming up next. Hint: it involves some whimsical creatures and a splash of color. Can you guess what it might be? Stay tuned because you won't want to miss it. And for those of you who are new to Nyx Crochet, welcome! We've got a treasure trove of tutorials and fun projects waiting for you. So, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest creations. All right, friends, happy crocheting, and remember, every stitch counts. One of the most exciting aspects of knitting woolen dolls is the opportunity for creativity and personalization. You can design dolls in various styles, from traditional ragdoll-like figures to modern stylized characters. The sky's the limit when it comes to themes. You can create anything from fairy tale princesses to futuristic robots. This flexibility allows you to tailor your creations to your personal tastes or the preferences of the intended recipient. Personalizing facial features and expressions can give your doll a unique character. Embroidering eyes, noses, and mouths allows for a wide range of expressions, from happy and cheerful to sleepy or even mischievous. You can use different colors of yarn for added detail and texture, and don't forget about the hair. Knitting or attaching yarn hair can add another layer of personality to your doll. Adding clothes and accessories is another way to make your doll truly one of a kind. Knitted dresses, hats, and shoes can be designed to match the overall theme of your doll. You can even create seasonal outfits or costumes for special occasions. Accessories like tiny bags, scarves, or even miniature pets can add an extra layer of charm. The ability to customize every aspect of your doll ensures that each creation is a unique work of art. When creating knitted woolen dolls, safety should always be a top priority, especially if the dolls are intended for children. Choosing materials that are non-toxic and safe for all ages is essential. For instance, opt for yarns that are labeled as child-safe and free from harmful chemicals. Avoid materials that may pose choking hazards, such as small beads or buttons, unless they are securely attached and not easily removable. Secure attachment of components is another critical aspect of ensuring the safety and durability of your doll. Safety eyes should be fastened tightly, and if you're using buttons or other embellishments, make sure they are sewn on firmly. For a safer alternative, especially for very young children, consider embroidering facial features instead of using plastic eyes or buttons. Durability also extends to how you care for the finished product. Woolen dolls can be delicate, so it's important to know how to properly clean and maintain them. Hand washing with a gentle detergent is generally recommended to avoid damaging the fibers. Lay the doll flat to dry to maintain its shape. Regularly check for any loose seams or parts and repair them promptly to ensure the doll's longevity. Finding the right patterns can significantly streamline the doll making process. There is a wealth of resources available both online and offline. Websites like Ravelry offer a vast collection of free and paid patterns for knitted dolls. These patterns range from simple designs suitable for beginners to intricate patterns for more advanced knitters. Many of these platforms also provide user reviews and ratings, which can help you choose the best patterns for your needs. Books and magazines dedicated to the art of knitting often include patterns and tips for making dolls. These publications can be a great source of inspiration and information, offering detailed instructions and high-quality photos to guide you through each step. Some popular titles focus specifically on knitted toys and dolls, providing a variety of designs and techniques. Online communities and forums are invaluable for anyone interested in knitting. Platforms like Facebook groups or Reddit communities dedicated to knitting can provide support, advice, and inspiration. Experienced knitters often share their own patterns and modifications, allowing you to learn from their expertise. These communities can also be a great place to ask questions and get feedback on your projects. The tradition of making knitted dolls has a rich history that spans various cultures and time periods. Originally, these dolls were often made as children's toys, crafted from leftover yarn and fabric scraps. Over time, knitted dolls have evolved from simple playthings to intricate works of art, reflecting the skills and creativity of their makers. Imagine holding a tiny, adorable woolen doll in your hands. The intricate details, the soft touch, the endless possibilities. Have you ever thought about what it takes to create such a charming little masterpiece? Picture the colors, the patterns, the creativity flowing through every stitch. Now think about the joy of making something so unique and personal. Could this be your next crochet adventure? Stay with us because what you're about to discover might just spark your next obsession. Ready to dive into a world where yarn transforms into magic? Let's get started. When it comes to knitting woolen dolls, the choice of yarn is crucial. Different textures and thicknesses of yarn can dramatically affect the final look and feel of your doll. For instance, a bulky yarn might give your doll a more robust, cuddly appearance, while a finer yarn can create delicate and intricate details. It's always a good idea to experiment with various types of wool to find what works best for your specific project. The right knitting needles are just as important as the yarn. Generally, smaller needles are recommended for doll making because they create tighter stitches, which help in forming firm and well-defined shapes. Commonly, sizes ranging from 2.25 mm to 3.75 mm are used, but this can vary based on the yarn thickness and the desired firmness of the doll. It's also helpful to have a set of double-pointed needles for working in the round, especially when creating limbs and other cylindrical parts. In addition to yarn and needles, there are several other tools that can make your doll-making process smoother. Fiberfill or other stuffing materials are essential for giving your doll its shape. Safety eyes are a popular choice for adding lifelike features, though some crafters prefer to embroider eyes for a softer look. Tapestry needles are necessary for sewing pieces together, and stitch markers can help you keep track of your work. These additional tools ensure that your doll is not only beautiful, but also durable and safe. The foundation of any knitted doll lies in mastering basic and advanced knitting stitches. The most fundamental stitches you'll need are the knit stitch, often called the purl stitch when worked on the reverse side, and the purl stitch. These two stitches form the basis for most knitting patterns and allow you to create a variety of textures. Techniques like increases and decreases are also vital as they help in shaping the doll, giving it a three-dimensional form. Creating three-dimensional shapes in knitting requires a good understanding of modeling techniques. Short rows, for example, are perfect for adding curves and shaping different parts of the doll, such as the head or body. Knitting in the round is another technique that is frequently used, especially for limbs and other cylindrical parts. Mastery of these techniques will enable you to create dolls that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also structurally sound. Sewing and assembling the different parts of your doll is an art in itself. Mattress stitch is commonly used for seaming because it creates an almost invisible join, making your doll look seamless. Whip stitch is another technique that is often used, especially for attaching smaller parts like ears or limbs. The key is to sew firmly but carefully, ensuring that all parts are securely attached while maintaining the doll's overall appearance.